Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Zephora, the channel where we help you become better at speaking English through natural conversations and real-life topics.
Hi, everyone. It's great to be back. I hope you're all having a wonderful day.
Whether you're listening at home, on your way to school, during your commute, or simply practicing your English skills, we're happy to have you with us today.
Absolutely. Thank you for spending some time with us.
Today's topic is something almost everyone can relate to: movies.
And more specifically, movie genres.
Now, if you're learning English, you may have heard the word genre before and wondered what exactly it means.
A genre is simply a category or type of movie.
Exactly.
Horror, comedy, action, thriller, romance, sci-fi, fantasy, these are all different genres.
And each genre creates a different experience for the audience.
Some make us laugh.
Some make us nervous,
Some keep us thinking long after the movie ends.
and some make us hide behind a pillow.
Especially horror movies.
Actually, let's start there.
Horror?
Horror.
One of the few genres where people willingly choose to scare themselves.
When you put it that way, it does sound a little strange.
I've always wondered why horror fans enjoy it so much.
I think it's because it creates excitement and a safe environment.
Explain that.
You're sitting comfortably at home or in a movie theater, but your brain still reacts to what's happening on screen.
Your heart beats faster.
You become more alert.
You start expecting something to happen around every corner.
And then you promise yourself you'll never watch another horror movie.
Until the next weekend.
Exactly.
Horror movies also create a strong shared experience.
What do you mean?
When people watch horror movies together, they react together.
That's true.
They scream.
They laugh nervously,
They warn the characters not to open doors.
even though the characters can't hear them.
You never know.
Now, let's move to the complete opposite of horror.
Comedy.
One of my favorite genres.
Why?
Because laughter has a way of making everything feel a little better.
I completely agree.
After a stressful day, sometimes all you want is something light and enjoyable.
Comedy movies can completely change your mood.
They really can.
But comedy is harder than people think.
Because everyone has a different sense of humor?
Exactly.
What makes one person laugh might not affect another person at all.
Some people enjoy clever jokes.
Others enjoy physical comedy.
And some people laugh at things nobody else finds funny.
We've all met those people.
Absolutely.
That's probably why making a successful comedy is so difficult.
You're trying to entertain millions of people with different personalities and experiences.
That's not easy.
But when it works beautifully.
Speaking of entertainment, let's talk about action movies.
One of the most popular genres in the world.
Definitely.
Why do you think action movies appeal to so many people?
Because they're exciting.
That's probably the simplest answer.
Action movies are designed to keep your attention.
There's always something happening.
Car chases,
Fight scenes,
adventures.
high-stakes situations.
They rarely slow down.
And sometimes that's exactly what people want.
Pure entertainment.
Not every movie needs to teach us an important life lesson.
Sometimes it's enough for a movie to simply be fun.
There's value in that too.
Do you think action movies have changed over the years?
Definitely.
How so?
Technology has improved dramatically.
That's true.
Modern special effects allow filmmakers to create scenes that would have been impossible decades ago.
But despite all those changes, the heart of action movies remains the same.
People enjoy exciting stories.
And exciting stories never go out of style.
Speaking of exciting stories, let's talk about exciting stories.
One of my personal favorites.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
What can I say? I enjoy trying to solve a mystery.
That's one of the reasons thrillers are so engaging.
Because they make us think.
Exactly.
While watching, you're constantly trying to figure out what's really happening.
Looking for clues.
Questioning characters' motives.
Trying to predict the ending.
Usually getting it completely wrong.
Most of the time.
The best thrillers surprise us in a way that still feels believable.
That's an important point.
The clues should be there.
We just shouldn't notice them immediately.
Exactly.
Then, when the twist finally arrives, everything suddenly makes sense.
Those are the movies people talk about for years.
Have you ever rewatched a thriller?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because once you know the ending, you notice details you completely missed the first time.
It's almost like watching a different movie.
It's almost like watching a different movie.
Exactly. That's one of the reasons thrillers have such loyal fans.
They reward attention.
That's a perfect way to describe them.
Speaking of different experiences, let's move into two genres that people often compare, sci-fi and fantasy.
That's true. A lot of people group them together because both genres take us away from the real world.
Exactly, but they're actually quite different.
How would you explain the difference to someone who isn't familiar with either genre?
I'd say sci-fi is usually built around science, technology, space exploration, artificial intelligence, and ideas about the future.
While fantasy is usually built around magic, mythical creatures, legendary heroes, and imaginary worlds.
Exactly.
What's interesting is that both genres rely heavily on imagination.
They do, and I think that's one reason people enjoy them so much.
Because everyday life can be predictable sometimes.
Right, most of us spend our days doing similar things.
Going to work, studying, cleaning, shopping, paying bills.
Not exactly the most exciting movie plot.
Probably not.
So when people watch a sci-fi movie, suddenly they're exploring distant planets or imagining what life might be like hundreds of years from now.
And when they watch fantasy, they're entering worlds where almost anything is possible.
If you had to live inside one movie genre for a year, what would you choose?
Definitely fantasy.
Really?
Absolutely. Magic sounds much more exciting than my daily routine.
That's fair.
What about you?
I'd probably choose sci-fi.
Interesting. Why?
Because I'm fascinated by technology and the future. I'd love to see what life might be like hundreds of years from now.
That's actually a good answer.
Now let's talk about a genre that gets mixed reactions, romance.
Here we go.
Romance movies seem to divide people more than almost any other genre,
Some people absolutely love them.
and some people avoid them completely.
But what's funny is that romance appears in all kinds of movies.
That's true.
Even action, comedy, fantasy, superhero movies, and thrillers often have romantic storylines.
Because relationships are huge parts of life.
Exactly.
People connect with stories about friendship, trust, connection, and love because those experiences feel familiar.
I think that's why romance continues to be popular generation after generation.
The details change, but the emotions remain relatable.
Do you think romance movies are unrealistic?
Some are,
Fair answer.
but honestly, every genre can be unrealistic sometimes.
That's true. Nobody complains about realism when a superhero is flying through the sky.
Exactly.
Speaking of superheroes,
I knew we'd get there eventually.
superhero movies have dominated theaters for years.
Why do you think they've become so successful?
I think it's because they combine multiple genres into one package.
Action, comedy, adventure, fantasy, and sometimes even science fiction.
Exactly.
There's usually something for everyone.
And people naturally enjoy stories about overcoming challenges.
That's been part of storytelling for thousands of years.
Heroes facing obstacles, sacrificing, and growing as people.
Whether they have superpowers or not.
Exactly.
Here's a difficult question.
Uh-oh.
Which genre is the hardest to make well?
That's genuinely difficult.
What's your answer?
Thinking comedy.
Really?
Because humor is different for everyone. What makes one person laugh might not affect another person at all.
That's a strong argument.
You could tell the exact same joke to 10 different people and get 10 completely different reactions.
That's true.
What about you?
I'd probably say horror.
Interesting. Why horror?
Because audiences have seen so many horror movies that it's becoming harder and harder to surprise them.
That's true.
Creating genuine suspense is incredibly difficult.
Especially when viewers already know most of the common tricks.
Exactly.
Maybe every genre is difficult in its own way.
I think that's the real answer.
Great movies look easy when we watch them.
But behind every great movie is a huge amount of creativity, planning, writing, acting, directing, and teamwork.
And that's something every genre has in common.
At the end of the day, the genre matters less than the quality of the story.
A great story is a great story.
Whether it's horror,
Comedy,
action,
romance,
sci-fi,
fantasy.
or something completely different.
Movies have a way of bringing people together.
That's true.
Friends recommend movies to each other.
Families watch movies together.
People discuss their favorite scenes for years afterwards.
And even when we disagree about which genres are best,
We still enjoy having those conversations.
before we finish, let's answer one final question.
Okay.
Here's a difficult question.
Uh-oh.
Which genre is the hardest to make well?
That's genuinely difficult.
What's your answer?
Thinking comedy.
Really?
Because humor is different for everyone. What makes one person laugh might not affect another person at all.
That's a strong argument.
You could tell the exact same